Whatever kind of night you're having, start it off right with Drizzly, the go-to app for drink delivery. Whether you're mixing up a bullet bourbon old-fashioned for a cozy night in, or Kettle One Bloody Mary bar for a birthday brunch, you can get the perfect beer, wine, and spirits for any occasion delivered with Drizzly. So,
what's it gonna be?
Download the Drizzly app or go to drizzly.com. That's DRIZLY.com to choose your drinks today. Must be 21 plus, not available in all locations.
Right now, the most out-of-control boat fest in the country. Coming up, a coke-fueled captain abandons ship, but his capture is shocking. Later, this hottie is in some rough seas.
I didn't do anything wrong. I didn't shoot anyone.
So come on board and set sail. It's Aquapalooza.
Aquapalooza. Woo! This is awesome.
On this episode of The Commercial Break.
There's a distinctive culture that goes along with lakes. I don't know about where you live. I mean, I think it's everywhere, like Lake Havasu, Lake Michigan. I mean, Lake Michigan.
There's a lake,
is really ocean
vibe.
Michigan. Yeah, it's different. Like the big lakes are different. The Great Lakes is
they are different. Those are like oceans.
It's an ocean. Yeah. When there's waves bigger than 2 feet, it's an ocean. As far as I'm concerned, if you can't see the other side of it, it's an ocean. Right. I don't care what you say. And 15 of the married girls tried to hook me up with the single girls.
Right.
And so every husband, slowly but surely, at first they liked me. I was a part of the group. They were like, this guy's cool. Look at him. He can drink some beer. He can hang out. He tells a joke. That guy's funny. He walks in. He walks out. He tells a joke. Where's he going with my wife?
Exactly.
We got to do that damn maintenance.
All hands on deck. All hands on deck. It's time for that damn maintenance.
Yes.
Get your damn outfit. We're going to clean the damn dam.
Damn Billy, he's not with the damn maintenance. Get your damn clothes on and we're going to the damn.
The next episode of The Commercial Break starts now.
There's another episode of The Commercial Break. Welcome back. I'm Bryan Green. Kristen Joy Hoadley sitting right next to me as always.
Hello.
Best to you, Krissy.
Best to you, Bryan.
Best to you out there in the podcast universe. How the hell are you? Thanks for joining us on yet another episode of The Commercial Break. This is The Commercial Break. The only commercial break you'll ever need. Guaranteed, or your money back. Fact, news, and fiction in 50 minutes or less. And now you can go to the website to request your money back. Check that out. Check that out. Go ahead and check that out and see what it does. See what it do.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Brand new website at TCBpodcast.com.
I checked it out yesterday. It looks great.
It's gorgeous.
Yes.
Go to TCBpodcast.com. All the audio, all the video, everything you ever need. You'll hear a commercial about it later, so I don't bore you with all the details. But just know that the amazing Astrid has done it again. She has reinvented us one more time. And actually, a lot of people go to that website, so.
Yeah, great.
Yeah.
That's good news.
6 or 7 every month.
Nice.
Probably including me.
We should start selling advertising on the site.
Yeah, I figured, I'm going to throw that into our sponsors package. 6 or 7 extra impressions. That's going to get them. That's going to get them home.
That'll move the needle.
So we're back from the Memorial Day break.
Yes.
What are you doing? Actually, we're recording this before Memorial Day, so I'm not going to pretend.
I was going along with it for a minute.
Okay, I was going to go along with it too. But just know this, Krissy and I are both out of town right now, so we're recording before the Memorial Day holiday so that you have an opportunity to listen to fresh episodes. We only take a couple breaks a year, and this is not one of them. So, we take a break, but you don't take a break. Just know that we're here. So, what are you intending to do for the Memorial Day weekend?
I'm going to take a little trip up to my sister's. Woo! Yeah,
Woo!
Visit the cute little nephews that I have. So sweet.
Snuggly bugglies. Mm-hmm. Little snoogly looglies.
Do some fun things.
My little potatoes. Yeah.
I always bring them a little gift when I come up, and I found some bubble guns this year.
You are not the cool aunt unless you bring the gifts.
Yeah, of course.
My smart brothers have caught on to this. My dumb brothers are still just showing up empty-handed. Actually, they all show up with gifts now, and I hate them for it because I'm like, another fucking light up battery operated bullshit that doesn't turn off by itself that I'm going to have to listen to all night long because it's sitting on its side in the family room.
I don't do the noisy things anymore.
Thank you. Thank you. Talk to my brothers. And a couple of my, like Astrid's brother sent a fucking trampoline one time, and I'm like, an indoor trampoline.
Yeah, that's right.
Like
I saw that.
Yeah, an inside trampoline with net and everything. Like, what are you thinking? Like, we live in a 17,000 square foot house where we can fit an extra trampoline. The kids loved it.
Of course.
I, however, was not a huge fan of it. But you know what? That's what uncles do. Uncles and grandparents.
That's right. Uncles, aunts, and grandparents.
And grandparents.
Yes.
They spoil the children, as should they, I suppose.
Yeah, it's fun. They're not your kids.
No, they are my kids.
They're really fun to play with and to have them love you.
Yeah.
Because how else are you going to get them to love you, really?
No, I mean, listen, you want to be the
They
cool...
love their parents.
You want to be the cool aunt.
Yeah,
you want to be the
cool Aunt Krissy.
that gets invited for drinks when she turns 20, when they turn 21.
Oh, heck yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to take them to Six Flags.
Fuck,
I'm going to do all
cool.
kinds of
Take
fun
my
stuff.
kids while you're at it.
Yeah.
Just take them along. Just chop. So going up to your sister, I'm going to go to Dad's lake house.
Yeah.
Because, there's a distinctive culture that goes along with lakes. I don't know about where you live. I mean, I think it's everywhere. Like Lake Havasu, Lake Michigan. I mean, Lake
There's
Michigan
a lake
is really ocean
vibe.
Michigan. Yeah, it's different. Like the big lakes are different. The Great Lakes is
They are different. Those are like oceans.
It's an ocean.
Yeah.
When there's waves
full-blown
bigger
beach.
than 2 feet,
Yeah.
it's an ocean. As far as I'm concerned, if you can't see the other side of it, it's an ocean.
Right.
I don't care what you say.
Yes, I feel the
Yes.
same.
But there's a distinct culture that goes along with these.
Oh, yeah.
These lakes down here. That it's like the 70-year-old, 60, 70-year-old guys who have made money, who just work out hard. They go to the gym every 3 minutes and I'm taking steroids, a prostrapone F3000. Look at my fucking, my nipples are tiny and my pecs are huge and I'm red as a tomato. And, they're out there every weekend. And I don't know, there's a lake here in Georgia called Lake Lanier.
Yes.
And I don't know how this happened, but I guess it's the biggest lake. And all the lakes in Georgia are man-made. Fun fact. Every lake in Georgia is man-made.
That's right.
We have no natural occurring lakes, besides very small, like ponds type
Ponds,
stuff.
yeah.
Pool would be good for you. So we have this lake called Lake Lanier, and it has become like
huge.
the party lake. It's huge. It's big. And they dammed it up, and then there's a bunch of houses and shit under it. Literally, every once in a while, people will like run into a street sign that's under. Have you heard this?
Yes.
Yeah, people love to go diving in there and check out all that, whatever. And the point is that now they have this huge party island that they've made.
Yes, they do.
Jimmy Buffet. Jimmy Buffet is involved. I don't know, the talking parrot, the singing lakehead. I don't know. There's a bunch of restaurants and bars, and they're all together. And then they have a huge set of docks.
Yes.
And so these guys who have boats that are entirely too big for a lake, any lake, they're just like, 50-foot yachts that they purchase, or houseboats that are huge.
Right.
They get together every day, basically, but every Friday and Saturday.
Based on Facebook and Instagram, it's every day.
Yeah, you'd think that there was a party going on every day. Rain or shine, cold or hot, doesn't really matter. They're always out at Lake Lanier. And they end up tying all their boats together because there's only so much dock space. So one guy will get the dock and then he'll tie 50 boats onto it. So it's like this huge party that's always going on. And those parties are fucking bananas.
They're crazy. Yeah, I know I'll see pictures from my old rep or my old client at Budweiser, and he's always got...
the Budweiser guy.
He's always got like the youngest, prettiest...
Of course.
Tiny, skimpy bikini girls out there possible.
Yeah.
And then there's like a couple of guys that don't really look like they match up with the girls sprinkled in.
No, because the guys who own the boats own the boats so that they can get the tiny, skimpy bikini girls on their boat. And the tiny, skinny bikini girls, no offense, it's like some kind of magnet. A guy with a boat, no matter what age, is like some kind of magnet.
He's veer.
I know. He's
veer. Yeah. You've got a compass.
He's got a compass
for that.
That's right. Probably doesn't know how to drive it. Like, he doesn't give a shit.
It's just a magnetic.
Yeah. He spent $700,000 on a boat that's going to sink eventually, and he doesn't give a shit. He gasses it up. Someone else cleans it. He takes it he just docks it. That's all he does. He doesn't even drive it. He just docks it at this place. And so you see, on any given Saturday or Sunday, especially at a place like Memorial Day or Labor Day, there's hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of boats and thousands of people. Now, they say it's family friendly, but fuck that. It is not family friendly. The kids are there, But usually they start scattering when the sun goes down. Now, the craziest thing is that this Jimmy Buffet's decided, or maybe not Jimmy Buffet, but Lake Lanier, the actual whoever maintains it, decided that they needed some music to go along with this big party that was happening every Saturday, Sunday. So they threw a covered dock out into the middle of the fucking lake, and they send some people out in a boat, a band out in a boat,
to play,
and the band gets set up. So it's all powered. They're in the middle of the fucking lake, covered, and they're playing incredibly loudly across the entire lake. It is so much fun when you're there.
Yes.
But it's kind of ridiculous to think about, right? And then forget
Very
about
true.
at nighttime. At nighttime, it's just...
everybody's hammered by that point.
So I used to run with like a crew for just a hot minute, right? Lake Lanier, not necessarily my scene, maybe because I just don't have a boat and like I'm not up there all the time, right? But who knows? I'm getting to that age where I might have a boat, so I can also have bikini girls running all over the place. We'll talk to Astrid about that. So there was a couple of weekends, I'd say maybe 20 times I went up there, and it always happened the same way.
I remember when you were going to the lake a lot.
Do you remember that?
Yes.
Yeah, I was doing I took my tour around Lake Lanier. I had a couple of friends. They were like back from my early 20s, and I hooked up with them again in my mid 30s.
Yes.
And they're all married, right? It's just, mainly 2 or 3 girls that I knew that were in this, like, I've always been friends with girls.
Always,
right? So these 3 girls, and then they had an extended group of friends that were all girls, right? Pretty wonderful, lovely women in their 30s.
Yeah.
And there was like 2 single girls in the group. And 15 of the married girls tried to hook me up with the single girls.
Right.
And so every husband, slowly but surely, at first they liked me. I was a part of the group. They were like, this guy's cool. Look at him. He could drink some beer. He can hang out. He tells a joke. That guy's funny. He walks in. He walks out. He tells a joke. Where's he going with my wife?
Exactly.
It would be a total fucking hate fest within, if I went 20 times, by time 10, I started picking up on the fact that the guys would be out in the lake, like standing like waist deep in the water with their Michelob Ultras, right? And they'd all be staring and pointing at me like this. Meanwhile, the girls were all like, oh, Bryan, must be nice not having children and running around with your Honda Accord.
Zipping around. You know, it got a little weird there for a second. Yeah.
I'll tell you a story. You want to hear a story?
Of course. I always want to hear a story.
In this time period, and then I'll get back to a night at Lake Lanier. Remind me to get back to a night at Lake Lanier. In this time period, the 3 girls that I knew, 2 of which I hung out with frequently, they had a friend, right? That friend was getting married.
Oh.
Now, I had just been 3 or 4 weeks, 5 weeks, 6 weeks into reconnecting with these particular, early 20s friends.
You were coming in hot.
I was coming in hot. And so the girl, let's call her, I don't know, Dandelion. Dandelion's getting married to this guy.
Yeah.
And they were all at Lake Lanier one afternoon, and they're talking about their wedding, which is going to be down at a very exclusive island down in Florida.
Oh, la la.
Very lovely place. It's it's just a manicured, it's like heaven is what it is, basically. Very expensive, very poncy. All the people in Atlanta pay way too much money to go down there. And they say, we're having this ceremony out on the lawn, overlooking the beach in this very poncy island neighborhood. So we got to buy all the stuff ourselves. We're trying to, it's very expensive to bring everybody down there and rent all these houses and blah, blah, blah. And so I said, well, I happen to know a guy who owns a booze store. If you want me to, I just gotten done with the restaurant industry. I've been in the restaurant industry for a while.
Yeah,
so
you had
said,
contacts.
You let me know if you need help with the alcohol. So Dandelion calls me up one day and she says, B, I need some alcohol. I'm going to give you a list. Do you think you can hook it up? And I say, yes. And I call the place. I call the booze store. The guy says, yeah, I'll add the Bryan Green discount. I call her back and I say, it's going to be $1,000 for all of your alcohol. And she's like, $1,000? And I'm like, $1,000. She's like, that is insane.
Right.
And I'm like, I know. We're talking about 120 people coming to this wedding.
Yeah.
Right? So $1,000 for all the alcohol that they're possibly ever going to need. And so she says, Bryan, not only am I going to do this, and thank you very much, but we also wanted to invite you to the wedding.
Oh, wow.
Now, I don't know this person from Adam too well at this point, but I know that at least 2 of the girls and their husbands that are going down, and the extended group I'm getting familiar with.
Yes.
So Weekend comes for the wedding, and I decide, okay, I'm going to take a chance. I'm going to go down there. As the weekend's getting closer, they said, don't worry about a place to stay. You can stay in one of the houses that the guys have rented. Okay, now the houses are on the island, so you can just walk to everything. So there's like 5 houses that the guys rented and a bridal house with all of the women that are staying in there.
The hen house.
The hen house. And
I'm imagining where the story's going.
Oh, you know the story. You'll recall in a second. So as the weekend is getting closer, and I'm just kind of interested about exactly where I'll be staying, because I don't really know any of these guys, right? Which is
it's
fine.
A little nerve-wracking a little bit.
I want to know if I'm going to get beat up with, if I'm going to go to sleep and they're going to put soap in a pillowcase and haze me or some shit. So she says, well, listen, actually, we want you to stay at the hen house. And I'm like, you want me to stay at the hen house? She's like, yeah, we want you to be at the hen house. Like, come on to the hen house. We got I have a single friend coming in from California, and you can stay in the house, and then you two can, who knows? Maybe you like each other, maybe you won't. She saw a picture of you, whatever, right? Okay. I get there. It's 186,000 degrees outside down in Florida in the middle of the summer. It's hot as fuck. And I get down there, and they're all at a restaurant eating. And when I go and I get to the park, and it's the middle of the night, it's 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, whatever. Yeah. And I meet this girl that is going to be in the hen house with me. And Dandelion says, here's the key to the place. Go get your stuff checked in. We'll be down wherever. And then the girl who she's going to hook me up with, let's call her Amy. Amy is like, she's like this crazy South American girl, right?
Oh, okay.
She's like, I'd go with you. I've got a present for you. Da, 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 da. Oh. She's like, oh, Amy knows your room. Blah, 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 blah. I get to the house. There's no one there. It's me and Amy. We walk in. I got my suitcase. She's like, your room's upstairs. You're sleeping with me. And I'm like, I'm sleeping with you. And she's like, I'm sleeping with me. There's 2 beds, so we're sleeping together. And I'm like, oh, okay. We're great.
Too late to back out now.
Krissy, this room is the size of a small penis. That's how big it is. It's like tiny. And there are 2 single beds that are sitting against a wall. And then there's a small bathroom and there's a little bit of room to walk. That's it.
Okay,
right?
Yeah.
So I get upstairs, I put my stuff down, and she's like, you got to change. I want you to smell good. So I bought you some cologne.
What?
And I'm like, you bought me some cologne. And she's like, I put this on and it drives me crazy. And I'm like, oh, okay, sure. Well, I'm game. Why not?
Right.
I'm single.
You're
Let's
here.
have fun.
Yeah, you're there.
So I spray this $1,000 cologne on me. It's like, Yves Saint La 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 or whatever. Spray it on me. And then off we go. Now, as the weekend rolls on, this woman gets more and more aggressive. Like, she wants it. She's going to get it no matter what.
She's having a hookup.
And I'm also in the hen house. So as the weekend rolls on, I realize that the guys, with the notable exception of a few, really fucking hate me. Right. Like, they don't want to have anything to do with me. They think I'm a total jackhole, right?
They're jealous.
Yeah.
They're jealous.
Well, they think I'm fucking their wives.
Yeah.
Like, and of course, if now that happened to me, I would be like, the fuck is going on? Night before the wedding. We all go out, we spend the day, we get drunk. The day before the wedding. Everyone's off doing their own thing, getting drunk. And me and this girl, I decided it's time for me to take a break from the hen house girls, because I sense that there's a storm brewing.
Right.
And so I don't want to I don't want to lean into it. I just want
to
I want to
be cool.
Yeah, by the way, to make it clear, I was not sleeping with anybody's wife.
I
That's
know.
not my style, right? I'm not I'm friendly.
But you were like the new guy, flirtatious guy, funny guy. If you will, people just naturally gravitate
super sexy.
Yes.
And now I smell wonderful.
Yeah, exactly.
We all get drunk during the day. We go our separate ways. And we come back at night for a dinner. And then after dinner, we come back to the house. It's got a screened-in patio. We are staying at the room above the screened-in patio. Beautiful house. I just remember this beautiful house. Beautiful island.
Except for the penis-sized room.
Except for the penis-sized room.
Okay.
Yeah. And when I say penis, I mean medium penis. Like a medium penis. Okay. Like a Bryan penis. It's medium. It's not too small. It's not too big. It's it's just right. I don't know. Who knows? So me and Amy is like, come here, Bryan. I'll go upstairs for something. I want to talk to you about something. And all of a sudden I get upstairs and it's like a lion attacks me.
Oh, yeah.
She's older than me. She's obviously well versed in the ways of Latin lovers, right? And she
knew what she wanted
on top of me. Mid coitus or mid having fun, right?
Yeah.
Mid snogging, as the British would say. Let's have a snog. I start hearing screaming going on downstairs in the screened-in porch.
The screened-in porch, yeah.
And I'm like, what? What is that? And I can hear, God damn it, motherfucker.
Oh, wow. It was a mad screaming.
But there's like 30 people down there when we left.
Oh,
and so I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Is it like a fight? And this girl's like, no, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Bryan! Bryan! It's one of the other girls that I knew in the 20s, like the other friend that introduced me to this whole group.
Okay.
Bryan, you gotta come out here right now. And I'm like, what the fuck? So I tell him, I'm like, hey, Amy, just give it a second. You motherfucker. No, you're not gonna leave right now. And I'm like, I gotta leave. Like, let me answer the door. Something's going on. Obviously, we can hear it all.
Yes.
I open the door. Bryan, the fiance and the groom and the bride, they just got into a physical altercation outside. He's all fucking high and twisted, and she hates him, and they're not going to get married tomorrow.
Oh my
God! And I'm
God.
like, oh shit! You got to be kidding! You got to come downstairs and help. And I'm like, the fuck am I going to help with? I don't know. You're good at talking. And I'm like, what do you want me to do? What do you want me to do? I go downstairs. I don't help a bit. I make things way more worse, right? I
barely even know them
I don't
anyways.
even know them. Yeah. And like this girl who's my friend for many years is like, talk to him. He knows all about this stuff. And I'm like, I don't know about shit. What do you think? He's divorced. And I'm like, I don't know what the fuck does that have to do with anything. Hoadley, it just all goes sideways.
Oh my God.
And at the end of the night, no one knows whether or not this wedding tomorrow is going to happen. And it's like insane. And especially when everyone's drunk, right? It's
Of course.
double insane.
Magnified.
It's magnified.
Yes.
Next day, everyone gets up and, by like 3:30, we realize, okay, the wedding's going to happen. Wedding happens on this beautiful lawn. They rent a tent, they get chairs, they get all this other stuff.
Nice.
Booze. And we all start going at it right again, right?
Hair of the dog.
Hair of the dog. This was one of the best weddings and receptions I've ever been to.
Nice.
Because the wedding was all of 16 seconds long.
Yeah.
And then the reception was like 16 hours long.
Right, okay.
But I was there helping to set up. Like, they asked if I would come help set up, right? I'm basically riding shotgun with all these people who are putting together a wedding. I have no fucking clue who any of these people are. But for some reason, I'm now like, I don't know. I'm
Well, you were the booze guy.
Yeah, I'm like a little bitch. I'm like what do they call it in Pulp Fiction? The
Gimp?
The Gimp. I'm like the Gimp. They're just dragging me around everywhere, telling me to do stuff. But I'm with the lady who runs this lawn that is
the facility
it's in the town square overlooking the beach.
Oh wow, it sounds
surrounded
beautiful.
on three stories. And she says, "Have fun, but just remember, in your contract, by the time the sun rises, every piece of garbage, every plastic cup, every chair, every single thing that is on this lawn right now must be removed.
Okay.
And if it's not, you will get fined, whatever." And at that time, I don't remember what the dollar amount was, but it felt like a lot to everybody, right?
Yeah.
So me and these three girls who were like standing there for this conversation are like, "Oh, yeah, remember that? You got to clean up, right? Everybody clean up."
Yeah.
There's no cleanup crew. It's a fucking DIY wedding, right? Wedding goes, everyone gets so fucked up. I mean, rip-roaring drunk. And all of us go back to this one particular hen house, right? Now, the bride and the groom are gone. Dandelion and her husband, her new Class A ass clown husband are gone. And it's me.
Do you know if they're still married by chance?
They divorced so quickly.
Oh, wow.
It wasn't even funny.
Wow.
This was like, honestly, it was not a surprise to anybody. No one thought they should get married, but everyone really wanted to party. You know what I'm saying?
And like hang out with everybody.
That's right.
Yeah. And go to this beautiful location.
It's gorgeous.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you? So, end of the night, we're talking like 3, 4 in the morning. Way late, way drunk. Everyone is just whatever. It's me and it's like 5 other people. The girl who introduced me to the crowd, the girl who had knocked on the door and told me to come downstairs and help be Dr. Phil in a situation I don't even know what I'm talking about.
Yes.
Right? That's a drunk request if I've ever heard one. Her husband, who I thought was cool with me, Amy, and then some other person, random person I don't remember. And slowly but surely everyone starts to go to bed. Mm-hmm. Except for me and my original friend. The original person who brought me into this group.
Yeah.
And we are having a conversation and just, recalling the old days and blah, blah, blah. What a crazy wedding, whatever. Da, 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 da.
Oh,
The
then
lawn.
you remembered.
The lawn.
Yes.
We have a golf cart sitting right outside because everyone has golf carts on this, right? The lawn. Oh shit, the lawn. Okay, you get garbage bags. I'll get the keys to the golf cart. We'll go there. We'll bring flashlights.
I mean, was it like an Animal House style mess that was left behind?
It was enough to be concerned about.
Everybody's just like,
yes.
yeah.
Yes. Everyone was like, see you later.
Throw the plates and cups and everything.
Krissy, it was insane. I've never been at a wedding that was so fun. I have pictures, and all you have to do is look at one of the pictures of me. It is me surrounded by 12 women, and the look on my face says, I'm going to get beat up tonight, and the look on the women's face say, he's going to get beat up tonight. Yeah. It's a total shit show. And so me and this girl, we get in the golf cart, and we go to do some good. We're going to make sure that my new friend coming to the rescue. Mm-hmm. Don't worry about it. We got it. We'll make sure that no one finds a piece of trash on that lawn. We got flashlights, garbage bags, the golf cart. We know where the dumpster is, we think, and everything. So we drive this, whatever, 1/10 of a mile, 1/4 of a mile in the golf cart over there, and we start cleaning up. And all of the sudden, out of nowhere, some pickup truck or some truck comes hauling ass through the lawn. The fuck are you doing? It's her husband.
What?
The fuck are you doing? No. Gets out of the car, slams the door. The fuck are you two doing? And we're like, we're cleaning up the track.
Well, somebody probably said, where's so-and-so? And
Amy did.
Amy.
Noticed. Amy saw us leaving the golf cart, and she went straight to the husband, woke him up, and said, I just saw, the guy that I'm sleeping with and your wife head off and go, dude, nasty.
Who knows what they're doing?
This is crazy. Everyone is fucking. Your Bryan is fucking everybody in the house. He fucked me, now he's going to fuck your wife. I'm like, This guy's like on fire, charging at me.
Oh, wow.
And I'm like, whoa, dude, no. We've been friends for 20 years. We would have fucked a lot sooner than this.
Yeah.
First of all. Second of all, why do we have flashlights and garbage bags? That's some kinky ass shit. We're in the middle of the town square. We're just going to start fucking with some trash bags and flashlights? What do you think? My dick's big. It ain't that big. I use trash bags as a condom. I mean, it's just like, it takes like 30 minutes to calm this guy down, right? And I'm still convinced he's not calmed down.
Yeah.
Meanwhile,
did you at least convince him to help with the cleanup?
No, I didn't. No, he took her and just left. And
he took her and left.
And then I'm just standing there cleaning up trash because I don't know what to do. Meanwhile, this girl Amy is like rapid fire texting me. What are you doing? I'm waiting at the house for you. And I'm like, who the fuck is this chick? Like, we just had a fling. Like, it's a fling. I've known you for 16 hours.
Yeah, it's a wedding fling.
I get back with the golf cart, and this girl's standing outside, like tapping her feet. She's like, I thought this is fucked up. Why are you fucking her? You're fucking me. You're fucking everyone. And I'm like, I don't even know who you are. What are you talking about? You don't know shit about shit. Why is this such a big deal? Krissy, I never left a home. I never left a party as quickly as I left that party. As the second that I sobered up, like, 7:15 in the morning, I gave myself 3 good hours just to sleep it off, right? At 7:15 in the morning, I was like, I don't know what I got to do back in Atlanta. Yeah, I'm in the other bed, and I can still hear this girl like heavy breathing about this whole situation. And I am just counting down the minutes till my breath is sober enough to get on the road. And Krissy, I've never been so hungover. I've never drove so fast. I've been one of those
situations where you're just watching the clock. You're like, as soon as it's safe, I'm out.
As soon as my brain can wrap its head around a steering wheel and a brake pedal at the same time, I am heading out. This was the crazy. Anyway. This is the same group of people who invite me to Lake Lanier.
The Lanier, yeah. Did the wedding happen before or after, or kind of in the middle of all of this, the Lanier times?
The wedding,
the summer of Lanier, I'm going to call it.
Wedding, I think the wedding happened like in the middle, the summer of Lanier. That's right. It was literally one summer. The summer of Lanier happened probably in the middle. And then there was a couple more times that I went to Lake Lanier. But it was obvious at that point that it was just no one liked me. And I was like... No one liked me. They all thought I was sleeping with their wives because then this guy just started spreading rumors.
Of course.
He started spreading rumers that Bryan was after everybody. I think was like...
They were his brothers, so they stayed solid with him.
Everyone stayed solid. The girls were still super friendly, but that was the problem.
Right.
The girls were super friendly. They'd be like texting me for advice on hairstyles or something. What do you think about this hairstyle? And I'd be like, don't text me. Don't do that.
Do you like this bikini?
Yeah. Do you like this bikini? Is one nipple bigger than the other? Like, I don't know. Do you want to come with me to my gynecology appointment? No, I do not. No, I do not. I'm 6 months pregnant. Terry won't come with me to the OBGYN. What do you think? Hop in? No. No. We loosely state friends. Hey, commercial breakers, best to all of you who have been leaving wonderful podcast reviews on your favorite podcast player, especially all of those who are using Apple. We really appreciate it. We've been deluged by wonderful comments and reviews, and we couldn't be more grateful if you're one of those. If you're not, could you take just a few minutes and leave us a podcast review, comment, or rating on your favorite podcast player? Almost all of them have some version of rating or review. It helps us grow the show. It'll make you feel better, and it'll tickle all of our pickles. Thanks so much. Hey, 661-237-8296 is where you can leave us a text message or a voicemail, and we want to hear for you. Comments, questions, concerns, or content ideas, let us know by sending us a text or leaving us a voicemail at 661, the word best, the number 2, YO-YO. That's 661-BEST-YO. And go to tcbpodcast.com. You'll find all the audio and all the video right there at one location. You can now connect with us on social media at The Commercial Break on Instagram and youtube.com/The Commercial Break. Still the only place to find all of the video content and exclusives you cannot find anywhere else. We're going to take a short break to hear from our sponsors. Please use their specialized URLs and or codes if you're ever in the market for their products or services. We certainly would appreciate it. We know our sponsors would too. We'll be right back with this episode of The Commercial Break. Hey friends, Credit Karma changed my financial life. I have my credit score there at my avail at any time that I want to. I just open up the app. Credit Karma tells me what it is, minute by minute action. But I'll tell you what Credit Karma really has done for me. It has saved me the embarrassment, the hassle, and the drama of applying for credit cards that I will never get. I have my last few credit cards through Credit Karma. How does that happen? Well, Credit Karma has this technology called the Karma Confidence Technology. And what it does is it monitors your credit and it tells you which credit cards are best for your financial situation. It actually gives you a list of cards and offers that are best for you in that moment, taking a snapshot of your total financial picture. And this is how Credit Karma helped me get my last 3 or 4 credit cards. Credit Karma partners with a wide variety of card issuers, so you can be sure you're exploring all the options. And best of all, Credit Karma uses your credit data to show you your chances of approval before you even apply. That helps you apply with more confidence, and Credit Karma is 100% free. It never affects your credit score. So if you're ready to find the best card for you, head to Credit Karma and check out the personalized mix of offers today. Go to creditkarma.com or the Credit Karma app to find the card for you. That's creditkarma.com, or go to the App Store and type in Credit Karma. And thanks to Credit Karma for becoming a sponsor of The Commercial Break. So excited to have the Calm app back as a sponsor of The Commercial Break. Just last week, I went to the PodFest Expo down in Florida. I drove, it took about 6 hours, and when I got to the hotel, my body and brain were feeling every minute of the 6 hours. For many years, I've been meditating as a way to relax, clear my mind, and reset. And sometimes I like to have a little help along the way with the meditation, guided meditation. I had 30 minutes to get ready to go down to the conference once I got to the hotel, and I popped open the Calm app, picked one of their many guided meditations, reset, refreshed, and ready to go down to the conference. My children use it to go to sleep. There are sleep stories for children and for adults. And Krissy and I both listen to the music as a way of relaxing. Calm is the #1 mental wellness app in the world, and we're partnering with them to give you a discount on a premium membership. We have 3 of them here at the household. I have bought them for friends, I have given them to family, and so many people I know have been using this app. I personally have been using it for almost 8 years. So Calm and The Commercial Break are ready to give you 40% off unlimited access to Calm's entire library if you go go to calm.com/commercial. That's calm.com/commercial. For listeners of the show only, Calm is offering an exclusive 40% off. Just go to calm.com/commercial for that premium subscription. Calm is a great tool to help you stress less, sleep more, and live happier, healthier lives. I can share with you my personal experience about Calm. We use it almost every day in this household, and I know Krissy does also. Calm.com/commercial for 40% off their premium subscription. Get their entire library, everything they have to offer, 40% off. Calm.com/commercial. And thank you to Calm for becoming a sponsor of the Commercial Break.
How's your money feeling? It's about to feel happier with a certificate from Happy Money's partner, Michigan State University Federal Credit Union. Elevate and increase your savings with 18-month terms and only a $500 minimum. And the happiest part? MSU FCU certificates yield 4.5% APY annual percentage yield. Now that's a happier side of money. Elevate your savings. Go to happymoney.com/MSUFCU. That's MSUFCU. Funds insured up to $250,000 by NCUA. The APY is accurate as of the 12/1/2023 dividend declaration date. Early withdrawal penalties do apply. Fees may reduce earnings on the account. Any monthly withdrawals or transfers reduce earnings.
Whatever kind of night you're having, start it off right with Drizzly, the go-to app for drink delivery. Whether you're mixing up a bullet bourbon old-fashioned for a cozy night in, or Kettle One Bloody Mary bar for a birthday brunch, you can get the perfect beer, wine, and spirits for any occasion delivered with Drizzly. So,
What's it gonna be?
Download the Drizzly app or go to drizzly.com. That's DRIZLY.com to choose your drinks today. Must be 21 plus, not available in all locations.
But one of those nights at Lake Lanier, which is crazy during the day when all these boats are together. At night, it's a whole different animal.
Oh, yeah.
It is drugs, loud music, DJ music coming from every direction, so much booze, it's not even, everyone is so already drunk and sunburnt that it's just like really bad. So you've got a bunch of
drinking in the sun all day.
40, 50, 60-year-old men who are way too in shape for their age, if you know what I mean. And then these tiny young women just running around, right? And so, and the boats turn into like a mass. It's like a club that never ends, that had twists and turns, and you could possibly die at any moment. Yeah, it's a maze where you can fall off the boat at any moment, but you're just like walking in and out of people's boats and picking up a beer and drinking it. And occasionally you'll get a cigarette butt in the beer.
The no cup.
Oh my God. And I walked into a boat one night.
There's got to be some like swinging going on
That's
too.
exactly what was going on. I walked onto a boat and it had like one of those cabins, and I was just so drunk. I didn't even care. It's like I was so drunk. I was just friendly with everybody. Yeah. And the boat was rocking. Like there were people on it, but I walked like downstairs and opened the cabin door, and it was like one of these way tanned, leathery, 60-year-old men with three young, vivacious, beautiful women who were all in various states of undress. And he was just like laying on this bed, and he was like, "What's up, buddy?"
Yeah,
and I was like, "Is this your boat?" And he's like, "My boat, my chicks. You're welcome to anything else, though." I was like, sweet. He was like in boxer briefs.
You're welcome to anything.
That's what he said. He said, "My boat, my chicks, but you're welcome to anything else." I was like, okay.
Generous of him.
So you own the girls too? Is that how it goes? Lake partying is unlike any other kind of partying.
It really is.
And it's so much fucking fun. But my parents are up at it's a lake near the Clemson University. Mm-hmm. And I don't know what side of the lake they're on, but it's a sleepy side of the lake. You know what I'm saying?
It is sleepy because we were looking at places for my dad to go up there, and there's not a lot of development. Actually.
There's like 3, right? Mm-hmm. And they're all geared toward these Clemson students. There's a part like in where my dad lives, it's like a huge community, right? And they have apartments, condos, townhouses, rent, lease, buy, whatever. And there's Clemson students that live up there, and there's Clemson students that go and party up there over the weekend. But it's not like, it's like, you know.
They're heading to Lanier.
Yeah, they're heading to the Lanier.
It's not that much further.
PCB.
To get to Lanier.
Panama City Beach.
PCB, I did that.
Lanier reminds me of like a mini Panama City Beach.
It really is.
It really
That's
is.
a good,
isn't it?
Good analogy, yeah.
So when I go up to, and plus I got kids. What am I going to do? It's not like Astrid and I are heading this a boat tie-off party. I've seen videos of Lake Havasu. I don't even know if they have a Lake Havasu anymore. I think it's all evaporated. But if they have a Lake Havasu.
Where's Lake Havasu?
In Arizona.
Oh.
Yeah. It's like, I think if I'm not mistaken, it's where Mexico shares, like Havasu goes into Mexico. Okay. Like there's a Mexico part of Havasu.
This is where the fact versus fiction comes in.
I have no idea what I'm talking about, so don't believe. Yes. But I know that I think it's in Arizona.
Okay.
And I think that the University of Arizona is connected to Lake Havasu somehow.
Okay, but it's a big party lake.
Let's. I want to get this right. Lake Havasu. Okay. Nope, I was wrong. Oh no, maybe I'm right. Okay, Lake Havasu is a large reservoir formed by the Parker Dam on the Colorado River between San Bernardino, California, and Mojave County, Arizona.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm right about that part. It's between yes. Oh, and it does share. Does it share a border with Mexico? No, it does not. Okay, I'm totally full of shit.
It sounded good, though.
Yeah, it sounded good. So
you were in the general vicinity.
Yeah, it was kind of close. So I've seen these videos of like the parties at Lake Havasu, and fucking forget about it, Krissy.
It's wild.
It's like Lake Lanier times 3,000, right? It's like, remember when it was cool to take off your top at Mardi Gras?
Yes.
I mean, it's probably still cool to do. That's probably still something a lot of people do. But I saw a video one time, and it was hundreds and hundreds of boats tied off and not a bikini top to be found.
Okay.
It was like everybody just took off their which, whatever, it's boobs are boobs, and, it is what it is.
Yeah.
But that lake culture that we've cultivated in the United States.
Wild. That's like that place in the Ozarks, right? During COVID, that there was absolutely not. We're not shutting down. Pictures circulating online of just packed. Yeah. It looked like a whitewater wave pool.
Oh, yeah.
I
remember
so many people.
That's right. In the Ozarks.
Yeah.
And there was thousands of people, and they were just like, some guy did a video like, I don't give no two shits about COVID. Bob died on Tuesday of COVID. Right. 7,000 people contracted COVID. Lake Ozark this weekend.
Definitely a super spreader, I think.
Yeah, for sure. Or whatever happened. Who knew? But I remember that, and that's why I enjoy these weekends, is because I like that lake culture, but I don't like the lake water. Mm-hmm. That's not something I'm a big fan of.
Not into the lake water.
I don't know, Krissy. I'm a little suspect about lake water.
Yeah, well, there's one lake that I've been to that I actually went to last summer.
Burton?
No, it was... I don't want to say the wrong thing.
Is it here?
Yes. It was like...
Oconee?
No, not Oconee, but Oconee's nice.
Yeah, Oconee's nice.
Yeah.
They have like here in...
But there's one that's really clear.
There's one that's clear?
And I like that lake because it's very clear.
Burton is clear. They have here in Georgia, we have a lot of hydro power. So Georgia Power, like a lot of other places, Georgia Power has a bunch of dammed up lakes.
Yeah.
And some of them are like Lake Burton is where to buy a foot worth of land is like $6.5 million.
What's the place where we went? Where I went with Clear Channel. You guys went to for a retreat.
Lake Hiawassee?
Yes.
Lake Hiawassee.
Very pretty.
That's very pretty. Lake Burton too. You can see the whole
That's nice.
lake is rip wrapped. Like with that rock,
That's
that
a beautiful
rock wall,
lake too.
It's rip wrapped, and you can see right straight down to the fucking bottom of it.
But murky lake water, I get you.
Yeah, looks like someone just took a lot of poop in there. It's actually, and they have that.
It could also be a snake or some
beavers,
kind of weird fish.
Weird fish.
You don't know. That's the problem.
You ever seen that show River Monsters? We'll do a show on that one time. It's got River 3 Monsters. Separate mouths with 12 different sets of teeth.
Right. They do.
Yeah,
those river monsters are scary.
They're scary.
And just because you see that, then you imagine that when you're in the lake and you can't see.
Yeah, I don't have anything to do with river monsters. Like those, don't they have like lake eels and...
Yes.
I heard this story one time, and I don't know if it's true. So, but then I don't know if any of the stories that I tell here are true, and half of them involve me. So there's a place here called Lake Allatoona. It's also got a dam.
Oh yeah.
And apparently the people who, the Army Corps of Engineers who manages this dam.
Mm-hmm. I think they manage a lot of them, right? With the dams.
Correct.
Yeah.
They would have to go down and they would have to do whatever. Dam maintenance. I don't know what they call it. We got to do that damn maintenance.
All hands on deck, all hands on deck. It's time for that damn maintenance.
Yes.
Get your damn outfit. We're going to clean the damn dam.
Yes,
damn Billy, he's not with the damn maintenance. Get your damn clothes on and we're going to the damn. Damn it. So
they go down.
They go down and they clean whatever.
Yes.
Guy goes down, and then get to a certain point, and you can't see anymore because the light doesn't come down. The water's too murky, right? And so they have these flashlights and stuff. So
that's where the crazy stuff grows.
That's where the crazy stuff is. Well, so guy goes down, but he can still kind of see. It's a little murky, sunny. He can see.
He can see a little bit.
But the boat is in the way. He's got a shadow cast down. Ooh. The boat's in the way, so he's having a hard time seeing because the boat's shadow, right?
Okay.
So he radios up, "Hey, Bob, move the damn boat. I'm trying to clean the damn dam. Damn it." He says, "I'm not anywhere near you. I'm 30 feet off to the left or whatever." And he's like, "No, it's a damn dam. The damn.
No way."
He takes his flashlight and he looks up, and what he realizes is it's a bass, like a lake bass or a lake trout. Wouldn't the ones that sit there and suck up all the food? Is it trout?
I guess.
I don't know. Somebody call in and let us know. But it's one of those bottom-feeding fish. And what they would do...
bottom-feeding the catfish.
Catfish. Maybe it was a catfish.
Yeah, catfish.
Or bass. I don't know what it was.
Okay.
But it would just open it. They just sit by the dam and they would open their mouths right near the sucker inner, whatever you call that, the intake valve.
I like sucker inner.
Yeah, they would just sit near the sucker inner and they would just I mean, that's a good way to get fed, right? It's a good way to get fat too.
True.
And so what he was seeing is this just incredibly large fish that was just sitting near the sucker inner and just opening his mouth
and just eating.
Waiting to see what came in.
Yeah.
Like a damn cleaner.
damn
cleaner. Damn. Damn you, damn it. This is the name of this episode. I just figured it out. Damn. Someone clean the damn. And, that kind of shit is scary.
Yeah, very scary. But that is also, too, have you ever seen the stuff that's in the deep, deep ocean where there's no light?
Oh, yeah.
That comes down there?
The cripple crawlers?
Stuff is so weird.
It's alien.
It is. It's alien.
If there's going to be an alien on Earth, it's going to be down in the deep ocean.
I think so.
Yeah. Why would it be up here with all the fucking morons and all of us are just out here shooting each other up and acting like idiots? It'd be down in the peaceful sea where it doesn't even have to be bothered by sunlight.
No.
It'd just be down there hanging out.
Just down there hanging out. Clear.
Yeah, clear. He's probably, how they
can just see the bone, like the insides of it. That's it.
You know how they have the internet lines literally still run under the water and they come up? They're aliens. They just send a couple of sea creatures down and just tap into the internet. That's what they do.
Makes
they take their
sense to me.
weird little tentacles and just go.
Yeah.
Earth, humans are morons. Destroy on contact. Seriously. Yeah, there's some creepy crawly stuff. And I just read that a woman who was an astronaut went to Challenger Deep. And Challenger Deep is the deepest part of the ocean. It's like 7 miles down.
Okay.
It's the deepest any human has ever been.
Yeah.
So she's been in space. And she's been in Challenger Deep
Space.
Like
with a submarine.
Like with a submarine. That's right.
Fascinating to me. I like watching the shows.
Would you ever, under any conditions, take a submarine down to the bottom of the ocean like that? No. I wouldn't go to space and I wouldn't do that.
Yeah.
Not interested.
Yeah.
Not interested. Consider me not interested. My environment is right here in front of the microphone. That's where I do best.
Well, it's scary.
Zero
scared to think about something
involved.
going wrong, I think is.
Yeah, my head's not going to implode sitting here at the commercial. Well, it might, but it might, but at least I get ratings.
But I like to watch shows of people that are doing it.
Me too. Some of my favorite shows are about deep space, and anytime one of those I went really deep in the ocean shows is on, I'm like, I like it. Let me check this out. How did you do that with a submarine where the walls are 6.5 feet thick?
Yeah.
They're like made of carbon polytechnic fiber that can resist 7 million pounds of pressure per square inch. And I always think to myself, all it takes is some nudnik who's making that submarine. Takes a 420 break. And he's like, I don't need that third layer of polycarbon.
Yeah, you could die for sure.
They'll be fine with 300. I don't need to put on 300.
Did I put that on there?
Yeah, did I put that on there?
I think I did.
Hey, Bob, were we on 299 or 300 with the polycarbonate? Do you remember? Beats me. Hey, let's call it a day.
Let's round up.
I got some of that kind, bud. Let's go hit the graphics bong. I got a little teener. Brian's farts. Tasty teener. You say Bryan farts? Yes, I did.
That's the good stuff.
Is it real? Oh, it's real. Stanky stank. Sticky sticky. Sticky icky stanky stanky. Oh shit, man, let's cut off. They don't need 300 layers. $2.99's fine. And then you get down there and it's just like
boom,
like a can.
Yeah.
Yeah. That always, when I saw those videos of like James Cameron doing this, or I think Jacques Cousteau. Didn't Jacques Cousteau have his...
I think so.
Did he go down there too?
Yeah.
I just watched those early
or he
videos.
Did with like, yeah. He wrote a book about it.
They had I remember one time they isolated some of the sounds that were going on with some of these early explorations on a video, and it was just like,
yeah, I've seen it too.
I heard that, and I was in. Also, why do you have to make them so small? Like, give those guys a little room to walk around. I mean, if you're gonna,
I want like with Sean Connery style.
Yeah,
stuff.
I want to do Hunt for Red October.
Hunt for Red October.
That's right. I want a nice bed and a place where I can write letters to people, and I'm okay with the dark red light. That's I don't want. Yeah, I don't want to smell some other guy's ass for 3 hours because you put me ass. They're literally sitting on top of each other's head, farting on each other the whole time. I mean, what is the logistics of that?
I don't know, but if you come to think of it, you don't hear a lot about something going wrong and something like that happening.
No, you don't. But I mean, I want to hear about the nitty gritty details. Like, where's the pee pee poo poo going? Mm-hmm. If you take a 25-hour trip down to the bottom of the ocean, someone's got a pee pee poo poo. Or do you just you have to do like a cleanse? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, pee pee okay. Right? Okay. Somebody give me that extra empty Pepsi bottle back there. It's going to take a wee. But what if you had bad gas on one of those? They're made to just fit two human beings in there.
Yeah, you probably have to go through some kind of training, body training.
Fart training?
Fart training, how to control yourself when you're down there.
When you get done with the damn cleaning,
of emergency
come up for fart training. Oh, they're probably just filled with Airwick is what it is. Yeah.
True. Or the like tiny little trees.
Yeah.
The little scent trees.
Okay, Bob, thanks for coming in today. I understand you're going to go 17 miles down into the ocean with thousands and thousands of pounds of pressure that could crush your insides in 1 minute. So we're here for fart training today. What we're going to do is, just like we want to keep the water out of the vehicle, we also want to keep your ass out of the vehicle. So this is what we're going to do. When you feel the fart coming on, I want you to sphincter squeeze back
There's
up into your stomach. There's got to be
a technique to it.
Yeah, oh yeah. I bet you get out and you just like lay on.
Like sit up straight.
Sit on your side.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know how you what they tell you to do? They tell you, and I've done this. You like literally bend over, put your ass in the air. Yeah, I've been to how to let it out training. One of my favorite entire things in the entire world is when they put the cameras, like the thermal cameras, in a crowded place. Just watch everybody farting on each other. I don't know why. It just cracks me. I know it's so juvenile, but it just cracks me up. And I used to, in the restaurant industry, they fucking hate table 32, man. Somebody go crop dust those fuckers.
Who could just fart on command?
A couple of them.
We found them at the restaurant.
Listen to this. One day at dinner, we're all sitting around the table, my family. So it's me and all my brothers. I won't say which one. I won't embarrass them.
Oh, I can only imagine you four growing
Oh, my God.
up.
We were awful. But my dad would smack us across the head if we got too out of line. So we never, it was always, it wasn't prim and proper totally, but you certainly didn't want to talk out of line, right?
Okay.
It wasn't until we got a little bit older we started getting like funny and sarcastic. But one of the little brothers, so it was me and my twin brother and the two little brothers sitting across the table, my mom and my dad at the ends. And we were eating this meal, and I just remember one of my little brothers just let it rip. I mean, it was like so loud and awful. And everyone was like, oh,
right. Like, oh my God. Did that just
my little brother goes, I've been holding that in since third period. And we laughed for 2 years. We laughed every time we got to the table. Like, hey, Dan, you want to let go of any third period gas you got?
I can imagine.
Oh, my God. It was so much fun. It was so
That began your fart training career.
My fart training. Yes. Bryan's son. So master of fart holder in there.
I mean, there's a reason your stuff is sought after.
My shit is highly coveted.
Gaseous.
Remember, if you're going to buy ass, buy Bryan's ass. Only the best will do for Bryan. Oh. Well, I fully intended to get through to something else.
Yeah, we just took a turn. Well, there's so many fun lake stories and memories.
Oh, God, we could go on and
places
on forever.
Places to go from there. I really want to do river monsters.
Okay, let's do river monsters.
Yep.
The only problem about river monsters is it's not like Monster Hunters because there's actual river monsters. And so the guy who's doing this is an actual scientist with actual facts.
Oh.
And I kind of like the guy, right?
Yeah,
But we can do like, there's a version of river monsters, I forget what it's called, where they only talk about like pretend sea creatures.
Yeah.
We can do that one.
Okay.
Because if it's real and he's giving real facts.
That's true.
And he's catching real monsters, then it's, it's a little less interesting. But we're coming up on 200 episodes, and I tell you what we will do. We're going to be reviewing the top 10 commercial break moments.
Oh.
Coming up around the 200th anniversary of our show.
Okay.
So, and I say anniversary, that means 1 year, and we didn't do this for 200 years. So our 200th episode, we are going to be reviewing the top 10 commercial break moments, and we want to hear from you. 661. The word best, the number 2, YOYO. Text us at 661-237-8296 or go to the website, drop us a line, hit us up at The Commercial Break on Instagram, or you can leave a comment, youtube.com/The Commercial Break. Hit us up any way you can. We want to know your favorite
Make contact,
your favorite character, your favorite favorite video review or audio review we've done, your favorite topic. I don't care. It doesn't have to be a specific episode. Just tell us what your favorite thing that you've heard in the commercial break in the last 200 episodes. And we're going to go top 10. 10 to 1. We're going to cover it over an entire week. So we'll do 3 a day. We'll rehash. We're also going to listen to the worst commercial break episode ever, according to Bryan. So we have a lot of fun coming up. We're playing our summer games right around the corner. Yep.
Yes.
We've got one of my friends. He's on Seeking Arrangements.
Well, right. Any update there?
Yeah, I don't think he's having as much success as Marlon did.
Okay.
But that's okay. We'll give it some more time.
Yeah.
Not too worried about it. So, just do it. Brand new TCBpodcast.com. Let us know what your favorite moments are. And you know what? I guess that's all we can do today.
I think that's all.
I guess we'll get to all this other stuff another episode.
Yeah.
I do love you, Krissy.
I love you, Bryan.
And listen, we really do love you out there in the podcast universe. Thanks for all the support. 3 million plus downloads, all because of you. Best to you, Krissy.
Best to you.
And best to you out there in the podcast universe. Until next time, we always say, we must say, bye.
How's your money feeling? It's about to feel happier with a certificate from Happy Money's partner, Michigan State University Federal Credit Union. Elevate and increase your savings with 18-month terms and only a $500 minimum. And the happiest part? MSU FCU certificates yield 4.5% APY annual percentage yield. Now that's a happier side of money. Elevate your savings. Go to happymoney.com/MSUFCU. That's MSUFCU. Funds insured up to $250,000 by NCUA. The APY is accurate as of the 12/1/2023 dividend declaration date. Early withdrawal penalties do apply. Fees may reduce earnings on the account. Any monthly withdrawals or transfers reduce earnings. How's your money feeling? It's about to feel happier with a certificate from Happy Money's partner, Michigan State University Federal Credit Union. Elevate and increase your savings with 18-month terms and only a $500 minimum. And the happiest part? MSU FCU certificates yield 4.5% APY annual percentage yield. Now that's a happier side of money. Elevate your savings. Go to happymoney.com/MSUFCU. That's MSUFCU. Funds insured up to $250,000 by NCUA. The APY is accurate as of the 12/1/2023 dividend declaration date. Early withdrawal penalties do apply. Fees may reduce earnings on the account. Any monthly withdrawals or transfers reduce earnings.